Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to D&E Takeover. Um, I'm your host Eric, and my co-host Dave Rodriguez is currently we're on the phone right now. We're on the phone. He's right here. The lighting's terrible from my angle, but David, you want to tell him what happened? You want me to tell him?
Internet. I got the McDonald's Wi-Fi.
David, why? Right before we was about to go live, David just lost internet, so he's just coming back on right now. So we just started the show because we're running a little late. But hope everyone's having a great Monday. Hope everyone's having a good Columbus Day, man. Just having a chill day off, the day off from work, man. He's back. He's here.
Eric, you had no work today?
I had no work today, man.
Damn.
Dude, I slept so long. Dude, I slept for like honestly, I think I slept for like 10 hours. Like 10, 11 hours. And I did not move. And I just like handled stuff around the crib. That was basically it. Just took the day. I took the day off, man. Fully
I
took
saw
the day
you
off.
found an old photo of me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Is that
bro.
what you do in your spare time?
Yo, David. I just have my ways. Don't worry about it, bro.
I want to know where that got it from because I feel like that's a photo that like that's a graduation photo in elementary school.
I have my sources, bro.
Yeah, but who is the source?
I have my sources. There's
That's what
nothing
I want to know
need
who
be
the
worried
source
about.
is.
Chat. Also, wait, David, is your mic on? He said, "1 second, please."
It should be on.
Hold on. I don't like this. Wait, hold on.
It should be on.
All right, I'm back. It's better on this. I'm better on this side.
Hello.
You sound good. I just didn't see because I have the green. Now that I can see my mic, I'm looking at yours. I didn't see the green on it. That's why I was saying that.
Okay, yeah, no, it's on. It's working.
Okay. Well,
It's
also
working.
chat. Let me know. I've had this mic for a really long time. Actually, I just haven't been able to use it because my computer's old and I didn't have anything connected to. Now I do. So let me know if this sounds a little bit better or if it's a little like patchy or whatever it is or botch a little bit.
It's still a little poppy. It's coming in and out like a static type of thing every time you finish your sentence.
Is it because I'm like
that close to it?
Maybe I don't have to be that close.
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah.
Maybe it's because I was just screaming into the mic. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah,
I also
coming back up.
also fun fact about this mic. I don't have a stand.
Yay.
When I ordered it, for some reason, mine just didn't come with a stand. I just forgot to get back to them and let them know that I needed a stand. So I was without a stand now. Because if I went back, they'd be like, "What are you talking about? That was probably a year ago." That's what I'm missing entirely.
That's what you're missing.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
got to hold it. My hands are free. What am I holding it with?
Oh my gosh, man.
Nothing, bro.
Lucky you, man. But like I said, man, hope everyone's having a good day. I know I'm having a pretty good off day. Just chilling, relaxing, just recuperating. Muscles need to be recuperated, everything like that. So, yeah, man. David, how you doing?
I'm glad. Unlike Eric and most people who didn't have off of work, I did not have off either. And I was at school today from 9 o'clock all the way till 5:30. 5 o'clock, 9 to 5. I worked 9 to 5 at school today, and that was painful.
Oh no! Oh no!
But
well, I mean, there's a little trade off. Like you get a little bit of a break. I don't ever get a real break.
Yeah, I get an hour and a half. I got an hour and a half today just for lunch, but I was studying for most of that. So,
dang,
I got 2 tests this week. One on Wednesday and one on Thursday, back to back.
Grind never stops, bro. Wednesday, Thursday, back to back. That's nasty work. That's
Eric, also, bro.
What?
I got the merch. The merch came in this weekend.
Oh,
the
you showed me.
I showed you. Yeah, I got it. So it's in today.
I need to see that.
I'll let you see it. But real quick, also, someone asked me over the weekend, and I was talking to it was Bear when we were at the gym. He said,
"Mr.
D&E Takeover." Shout out to Bear. Bear said D&E Takeover needs to have like a sweatshirt that I can wear. And I said, I'm like, I don't got money for that. He's like,
that's the problem, Bear. We don't have bread.
He said, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, bet. We'll set something up. If you want one and you want to pay for it, go ahead.
Maybe you just make a QR code where it's like a link straight to like design your own D&E Takeover merch? Like, what the heck?
It's a GoFundMe page.
Oh my gosh, man. Hey, man, if you guys would be interested in merch, let us know, man.
That's just a
Let us-
little acquisition we had someone asked for.
Hey, man,
But-
we always deliver for the family. We always deliver for the family.
But without further ado, guys, hope you guys had a fantastic rest of your day. Right now it's D&E Takeover time, and I'm glad to get this type of break because I'm tired of looking at my iPad and studying. So I'm glad that we get to do this. Apologies on Wednesday's show. We unfortunately cannot make it, but we are back today, ladies and gentlemen. That's all.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, guys. I was not feeling well. From head, not head to toe, more like head to middle. I would say head to stomach. Everything was off. Everything was so off. I needed a little bit of rest, but I'm back. I'm recuperated. I'm ready to go, and we are ready to talk more sports, man.
There we go. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we forgot to do we didn't do our predictions for last week, so we have nothing to go over in the prediction game.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it is we didn't miss out on Prem predictions. We didn't miss out on NFL predictions. So at that point, we'll just go past that week and move on at that point. But we'll see how
That
it
was
goes.
our bye week. That was our bye week.
Yeah, quote unquote, that was our bye week. But Wednesday we'll have our predictions up. But real quick, today's episode is very self-explanatory. I feel like with the Premier League not going on, obviously if international break for soccer moving on, and there's a couple of things that we can probably discuss in the tables. But majority of the episode today is primarily going to be about NFL week 6. Yeah, week 6 in the NFL this past weekend. And not even the weekend, because I'm going to be honest with you, because there's a lot of fun stuff that happened on that Thursday night with the New York Giants at the Eagles. I'm not going to give it away yet, but for most people, I already know what happened. But I'm very excited to talk about that one as our first game. But before we do that, we got 2 comments in the queue right now, so I want to show some love to them. And the first comment goes to Jay. Shout out to Jay. Thank you for popping out, Jay. He said,
"What's good, Jay?
Hey, fellas." He said, "Love the show. Could you give a little dive on one of the greatest unknowns in USC football, Owen Hansen? Love to hear your thoughts." So, Jay, we appreciate you popping out. And I saw this comment a little like probably 10 minutes ago. So I looked it up. I had the chance to look it up. And this is an article from Time Magazine. Just to give you a rundown of who this guy is. Long story short, college football quarterback. He went from college football quarterback to a drug kingpin. He was a freaking drug. He was one of the drug guys. He was like distributing drugs. He started off as a college football player for UCF, I'm thinking USC, to all of a sudden going to working for the cartel in Mexico, going to Australia and handling what he said is $100,000 to $150,000 a day of drugs to people in Australia. Just crazy stuff.
What?
That's what I read in my quick little snippet. They have a story about him too. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a documentary called "Cocaine Quarterback: Signal Caller for the Cartel." So I feel like it's interesting to watch.
Bro, okay, bro. When did this happen? Nah,
This happened in 2004.
Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious, he was 2 years old.
For sure.
Jeez, bro.
So he started off selling steroids and using steroids for himself in order to make the college football team. He redshirted basically. He tried on, he tried out, didn't get recruited, he tried out, used steroids to get big and get an advantage. Got the advantage, made the team. He was the only one to join the team without getting like scouted, try out, and he made the team. And then all of a sudden, he started giving steroids to what I saw in the thing, giving steroids to his teammates. He was distributing like that. And all of a sudden, they won the national championship in 2005 when they beat Oklahoma. And then after that, he retired from college football. He retired from football as a whole. Wanted to do real estate in 2008, but the market crashed, so he decided not to do that. And then one of the cartel members in Mexico came out and reached out to him and said, "Hey, we like your personality. We like how you connect to people. We want you to be a part of us." So he went from selling steroids and taking steroids to selling cocaine to people in Australia, which is a crazy story.
So there is like you said, I looked up the Amazon Prime thing. It came out this year.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it came out in 2025, it says. It seems to be only one season and it's 3 episodes. I don't know if
It
it's
definitely
like
seemed interesting to watch, that's for sure.
I don't know if it's coming if it's running right now, like because sometimes they'll run episodes. In other words, they'll come up with an episode every week. So I don't know if it's running right now. But yeah, man, I'm gonna put this in the watch later list because this is
It's
crazy.
a weird story. Like you don't think you're gonna like that's definitely two different career choices you don't expect to cross at one point in a lifetime.
I mean, shoot, he shouldn't have crossed the first one if we're being honest. He didn't make
But
the
at least
team.
steroids, you can get past that because they use it in sport. Like cocaine, I mean, they used to use cocaine in sport, but like it's very rare they use that.
The sport that he was in, they wasn't using steroids though. I mean, actually,
Yeah, they could be.
they
Football,
could be.
get big, endurance. They're definitely using steroids over there to get big. But Jay, real quick, that was crazy. He said I highly recommend the documentary. Honestly, that's something I'm probably gonna watch because that is a crazy story. And
Yeah,
I like those. I like documentaries like that. So, chat, you guys gotta have to watch that with us.
it boggles my mind how with all the school that David has to go through, he still has energy to put more information in his brain. I don't get it. I'll
Well,
never understand it.
It's all because of Jay. Jay put it off to my attention, so I appreciate Jay for doing that.
Appreciate
Next
it.
comment in the chat. Phillips in the building. Appreciate you popping out, Phil. He said it took 6 weeks for the Giants to have a better, exciting whites duo than the Eagles. Amazing stuff. Exciting whites? Is that what we're calling Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterby right now?
Ew, what the heck?
Out of all the nicknames, that's one I do not want to be associated with those guys.
That's not it. That's not it.
Exciting whites. It's not even like a poppy name. It's just like a generic. Like you got to be a little bit better than that.
You know, Jackson Dart. Apparently, his the makeup that they put underneath, or like the black makeup that they put underneath their eyes,
Eye black, yeah.
the eye black, right? His is inspired by Anakin.
Oh yeah,
right? Anakin. That's his name. I don't watch Star Wars.
yeah.
Luke,
Anakin, yeah.
no,
Luke
Anakin.
Skywalker, yeah.
Yeah.
Anakin, something like that. We mixed up those two. Sorry.
Yeah. He's like that's my alter ego. I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into the Giants in like minutes. Jay said so. After the real estate, he started an offshore gambling site, and the cartel member bet with him. That's why he knew him. And he said the member won, and Owen paid him quick. That's why the cartel sent them the encrypted phone, and he worked with them. Damn. What a freaking connection. Dude, there's a part of the world. It's so weird when you think about this. There's a part of the world that me and you hopefully will never encounter. You know,
well, we will just never encounter because like unless you count an encounter as saying hello, then maybe. But other than that, you will never catch me on that side. Like there's no way.
Crazy. It's crazy how there's so many different there's got this part right here where you just live your normal life, and then you have people that are doing crazy stuff like that every single day. It's crazy.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Couldn't be me. I like it over here.
Some of them get away with it too. Just
it's not just drugs. It's other things as well. OJ, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know?
they get away with a lot of stuff over there.
Did he? No, let me stop.
And it's funny how it's an association with football. But regardless, let's move on into what we want to talk about today, primarily in the show. Actually, before we do, I want to show some love to the MLB. We didn't get to talk about this last time, but the MLB postseason is happening, and this is for the ALCS right here. For the winner of the American League and National League we got going on. And right now, we got the Yankees were eliminated, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't get to discuss that last episode. They got eliminated by the Blue Jays, so that sucks. And now they move on. Now they go home. Now they go to Cancun, and we wait for the Mariners versus the Blue Jays. And the Mariners had a crazy 15-inning game when they won at home in the bottom of the 15th off of a game-winning run against the Tigers. And also, not to mention, Josh Allen's injured. Oh, no.
Is he?
Oh, no, he's good.
Is he?
No, he's fine. He's fine. He never gets it. He doesn't
Someone
get
else, though.
like that.
Someone else is injured. I don't know who that is.
Josh Palmer. He's
Okay.
injured. But real quick, update on the MLB playoffs. The Mariners advanced into the ALCS, and everyone thought, hey, they're a depleted team. Maybe nothing will happen. They're probably going to lose their first game. Granted, they're on game 2 tonight, and they won their first game after playing 15 innings on Friday. They go back on Sunday and they beat the Toronto Blue Jays in Toronto at a score of 3-1. So they came back and they put up a great, tremendous fight with lack of pitchers and players tired, and they put up a performance. And traveling, they put up a performance to still beat the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1. But not only that, you would think, hey, Toronto's going to get something at home, right, Eric? You know, they're home. They got to get at least one win to make the series even. Right now, they're currently playing, and the Seattle Mariners are winning bottom of the eighth, 10-3. They're beating the Toronto Blue Jays 10-3, the bottom of the eighth.
I tell you what, as far as MLB goes, like I'm only tapped in for the podcast. That's about it. As far as like my interest and everything like that, both of my teams are out. I'm done. Like it's fully gone. Same thing with football. Honestly, I'm hating football right now. Football is amazing, you know, but like I'm kind of tapped out from football right now. As far as I'm just here for the podcast when it comes to that stuff. But if the Toronto Blue Jays find a way to get swept after beating the Yankees, I'm just gonna lose my mind. I'm just gonna fully lose my mind. All that just to be destroyed by the Mariners, you know. But obviously, I don't think that's gonna happen. But it is kind of crazy right now at 10-3. I will say that much.
I will say this, and also the Dodgers are versing the Brewers right now. They beat the Phillies in their last series, and the Brewers beat the Cubs in their last series. Now they're versing each other for game one of the NLCS, and right now it's 0-0, top of the first, running on first. So that's definitely another series going on. Winner of these two games, these two series, verse each other in the World Series. And I'm just going to say this, for anyone that's watching baseball, you see Cal Raleigh, right? He had the most home runs by a switch hitter this season, having a phenomenal season, right? Going to win MVP, in my opinion. To all of a sudden, looking at a situation where this guy is now, and Bijan is loose. Bijan is running down. Bijan just ran for a tutty. Oh my gosh, 85 yards, something like that.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Damn.
You know what's crazy? It still says 1st and 5 on my screen.
Nope, I'm sorry.
Dude, I can't stand this, man. It's so annoying. Let me see this play. You can continue though.
No, but right now you're looking at a situation where Cal Raleigh might be having one of the best seasons in a long time by an MLB player. To win MVP, to beat the record for the most switch hitting home runs, and especially the most home runs by a catcher. And now all of a sudden to win the MVP, and if you win the World Series, would be phenomenal. It would be phenomenal.
It would
last
be
time we seen a home run record like that was by Judge a year or two ago, and he didn't win the World Series. So, you know, we got
it truly would be something legendary to watch, man. And honestly, I'm always here for it. I'm always here to. I love being part of the quote unquote generation that witnessed greatness. You know what I mean? I feel like we're so blessed when it comes to sports, just in general. But I'd love to see that happen as well. But overall, I'm kind of here just to. This is the time of year right now for me where I'm just kind of learning more about baseball as it is. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of taking it all in because there's no one to scream and cheer for at this point for me. I'm just if they win it, great. If they don't, I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things.
I'll root for Seattle because I don't want to see Toronto win. I don't want to see the Dodgers win. The Brewers, I don't mind winning. So I want to see a Brewers versus Seattle World Series.
I couldn't care less as long as the Dodgers are not there. That's all I care about. I just do not want to see the Dodgers go back to back. I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah. I tell you what, I know one person that wouldn't like Seattle versus Brewers World Series.
Who?
The MLB. You think they want a Milwaukee Brewers team in the World Series against the Seattle Mariners team? No.
They'd be like, so where's the box office? So
be like, where's New York? Where's the New York team? Where's an LA team? Nope. Non-existent.
No. Give me a small market.
Gotta love the small markets. Try to show some respect to the small markets. But speaking of respect, we gotta show some respect to Marcus. He's in the building. Appreciate popping out, Marcus.
Let's go, Marcus.
And the Yankees lose. Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Nothing new. Nothing new. They gotta do a lot of changes this offseason. So they kind of want Seattle to win and go for their first ever World Series. Listen, that's why making history in both aspects, individually and as a team. Marcus says Seattle versus Milwaukee would be awesome. Yeah. Padone's in the building. Shout out to Padone. getting their cheeks flipped and rotated like West Ham. Oh, why do you gotta bring in West Ham like that?
You see what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh man, bro.
You could have just said like the Ravens.
If I just say he could have just said the Bills are getting their cheeks flipped and rotated and just stopped. Like you do it on purpose. But then if I say something heinous and rude and disrespectful, I'm the bad guy. Like, nah, bro. Oh my gosh.
But real quick, let's get into Thursday Night Football. I want to get into Thursday Night Football. This past Thursday, not the one that's coming up. Week 6, Thursday Night Football, where we had the Eagles going up against the New York Giants. And honestly, guys, I bet you that majority of people probably did not guess that the Giants were going to beat the Eagles. And I am proud to say that unfortunately, I'm not proud to say that I was one of the teams that didn't expect the Eagles, didn't expect the Giants to win. But I am proud to say that the Giants got the victory against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Dirty Birds. And I am so happy about that. Screw Philly. Gotta love it. But real quick, the score was not only did they beat them, Eric, they dominated them.
They
34-17. What the hell?
Oh my god, man.
It's a weird situation where I never seen this Giants team score that many points before and win a game. The last time they scored that many points was against the Cowboys, but they lost that game.
David,
yeah.
Did you get to like watch the game live? I didn't get to watch it live. I caught the end.
I caught the end too. I didn't even watch the beginning.
Can I honestly say, like, when you saw the score, when was the last time? Not even about the score, not even about them off their offensive surge, I would say. When was the last time that you saw the New York Giants win a game convincingly like this? When was the last time you see that happen? So we're not just talking about just winning a game. We're talking about not only winning a game, but you defeated the defending Super Bowl champions. You also defeated them in blowout fashion. You also dominated them as well. It was a good performance, like a genuine good performance, like from offense to defense. What was the last time that you can remember that you felt this way about the Giants? Something inside, because I can't help but say this. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you think the Giants are going to win it all this time, right? I'm not going to sit there and put that on you, right? But what I will say is, because I feel this way at least, there's no way you're not sitting there and you're like, maybe we got a chance. Maybe we could make playoffs. Maybe we could squeeze something out, because there's something about this win. This is crazy.
You're 100% right. There's something about this win that makes it a little convincing. Now, the scary part is the fact that this Giants team is still 15th out of 16th in their in their conference, even though they've won 2 out of their 4 games. If they would have beat the Saints, they would have been 3-3. And at that point, they would have been up fighting for a playoff contention spot. But granted, it's only 1 game behind. Anything can happen. But to see the Giants go 2-4 in the start of looking at their start of their season and beat the teams that I did not expect them to beat. They beat the Chargers and they beat the freaking Eagles.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like this is the first time in a while, honestly, since Saquon. I would probably say the last time the Giants made the playoffs back in 2022, 2023, where I seen this type of production from a team that they just had all out. Just I don't even know how to describe it, dude. It's just all out. Just they have heart. They have heart. They have passion. They look like they're playing for something. Like you look at their record, they came in this game at 1-4, and the Eagles were at a record of 4-1. And all of a sudden, they made it reverse the script. They made the Eagles look like a 1-4 team. They made the Giants look like a 4-1 team. Like winning games like this not only makes it great for the development of young quarterbacks in this young team, but also just gives confidence back to the fans and gives confidence back to this team saying, hey, we have a hard schedule this season, but if we can beat the Eagles, we're versing the Broncos next week. Guess what? We can beat the Broncos. Who says we can't beat the Broncos? Guess what? We versed the Eagles after that. We beat them once. How come we can beat them again, right? And then you versus the 49ers. Hell, the Eagles were a top NFC team. Who says we can't beat the 49ers? I'm not saying in reality that they're going to beat them. But in terms of it gives you an extra confidence boost as a team in that caliber. And you're looking at it, you'll be like, wow, we beat that team. And it gives you confidence with a young quarterback, a young running back, and young offense. Without their star wide receiver, too. I think very impressive. Now, granted, will they make the playoffs? Most likely not. Right? They won't. What?
I just clocked that Malik Neighbors was not there the whole time.
Yeah, bro, he's gone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But like, you look at this realistically, right? You'd be like, this team's most likely not going to make the playoffs. We understand that. And honestly, majority Giants fans understand that. But you're not looking like with a young quarterback like this, with a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back and a rookie system, you're not looking at, hey, we can make the playoffs in our first year. That's like a Hail Mary attempt. But you're just looking for some positive reinforcement, some positive thing you can go off of. And honestly, if the season's like this, we're gonna have a lot of positive things about, and it's gonna be very exciting for Giants fans. You know.
I just wanted to give you your props. I wanted to see if we could get you amped up, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, I saw this and I was amped up. I was like, "Whoa, this is huge for the league." And I'm definitely here for the upsets. Granted, I know we're gonna get into the week as a whole. I like when upsets happen, but there's still some type of order within the league. I feel like the league is super confusing right now. It's like this. Not only did the Giants win, but there's a lot of stuff that's upside down right now. A lot of questions that need to be asked of several teams. But to stay put on the Giants for right now, and obviously we will get into the Eagles afterwards. You're talking about a team that realistically, if you look at the schedule that they've played so far with the Commanders, Cowboys, Chiefs, Chargers, Saints, Eagles, before the season started, I think it's comfortable to say that they would have been projected to have one win by now.
Yeah.
They also have, coming from the Saints, let's just put it out there. Now they're sitting with 2 wins, so they've already done better than what we expected. And they've beaten 2 top teams at the time. When they versed the Chargers, did they end the Chargers' undefeated streak? Was that? Let me see. Yes, they did. They ended the Chargers were 3-0. They ended their undefeated streak. Big win for them. Then they go against the Eagles. The Eagles are already 4-1. They beat the Eagles again, I think that was the second loss. That's 2 in a row, right, for the Eagles?
The Eagles lose 2 games in a row. I think so.
2-game losing streak. Yeah, they lost to the Broncos last week.
Where?
Yeah, they lost to the Broncos and they lost to you guys. So now they've capitalized on the Eagles as well. Another team, defending Super Bowl champs. I'm sitting here, and I'm not a Giants fan. Don't get me wrong. I am from New York, so I do reap all the benefits. So like I do get to like. It's the same thing with the Knicks. I kind of just get to like feel the energy within the streets and everything like that.
Yeah,
and all my friends. But looking at this, I mean, if I'm a Giants fan, I'm happy no matter what at this point, because the rest of the season, you know what you're gonna be able to see. As long as no one gets hurt, that would be my one hope. Nobody gets hurt or no one gets injured, and nothing severe, nothing like that. My hope would be able to watch a full season of Cam Scatterbo, Jackson Dart, and that entire Giants defense for the rest of the season with no injuries at all. Because of the fact it's fun football. It's great to watch. I mean, you get to watch Cam Scatterbo run through people. And mind you,
crayons, bro.
Eat crayons like it's nobody's business. And the reason I'm highlighting him so much, because obviously you would walk away from this game saying he's the player of the match. 110%, I would say. This guy had 98 yards, 3 touchdowns off running just alone. Had 100 yards plus in total. Like that's coming from a rookie running back, right? The reason I'm highlighting it so much for him as well is because not only is Cam, that's a big game for Cam, but this goes back. I remember, I'm not a big college football fan, if you will, but I remember that one interview, and it stuck with my head the entire time, because a lot of the love when it came to running backs went to Ashton Jeanty, rightfully so. Ashton Jeanty was a baller, and he still is a baller. He's still having a really good season. I think it was a week before that he had like 130 yards and like 3 touchdowns or something like that, and then win. Something like that. So Ashton Jeanty still a great baller. But there's an interview that Cam says, and he goes, "I'm the best running back in this draft. Y'all just don't know it yet. Y'all just don't understand it yet." At that time, I'm not saying Cam was bad, but I don't think anyone was looking at Cam going into the season thinking that he was going to have this big of an impact. I mean, this is a big game for a rookie. Humongous game for a rookie. I just want to give him his flowers, man. But Giants are running rampant around the league right now, and hopefully they can keep it going. It's fun to watch. especially when
It
I don't
looks
have
good.
anyone to root for right now. Shoot, why not?
It's some fun excitement, and honestly, it's definitely a positive step in the right direction for this team that's been trying to find their identity for the last God knows how long. You know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a positive step in the right direction. And if you're looking at rookie of the year, I know Ashton Genty's up on that list, but even he's not having he's having a good season, but not like what we expected the dominance that you would have. Granted, he's with the team that is 2-4 on the season, is not doing so good. But you might be looking at rookie of the year where you might be seeing Jackson Dart somewhat sliding into the conversation, as well as Cam Scadaboo if they consistently put up games like this. You know?
I mean, there's so many options. I
Because
mean, we
Cam
can't
Ward's
forget,
not on that list.
he's definitely not. And
He's
but
not.
Emeka Ibuka has to be
Yeah.
on that list.
But
I
he
think he
just
might be
recently
one.
got injured, so it's hard to
Oh, true.
put that on. Which gives me
But
another topic to talk about because I'm very excited to talk about that team.
we'll get into it as far as that goes. But I have a question for you to just transition into the next side of this conversation, because as much as there is a winner, there is also a loser, and
Yeah.
that loser is the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, like I said before, there's a reason I said it earlier. 2 games in the trot, two-game losing streak for the Philadelphia Eagles, and it comes not the last game. Obviously, the Broncos, they're not too bad of a team, but they wasn't playing well. They caught momentum against the Eagles, right? We didn't really think too much of it. You know, every team has someone's number. We move on to next week. They get blown out by a division rival who is supposed to be the worst team in the division this season. If not, it was going to be the Cowboys. One of the two, right? My question to you, David, is it panic time for Philadelphia? I know we're 6 games in, but is it panic time just yet? Because of the fact there's also reports saying that A.J. Brown is not happy with his role. Devonta Smith is not happy with his role in certain aspects like that. And the fact that there's also a lot of speculation saying that Jalen Hurts, for as of right now, really is not accurate going down the field. He's good throwing checkdowns, good throwing slants, can't throw the ball down the field. So what are your thoughts as far as, is it panic mode for the Philadelphia Eagles?
Also, you didn't mention one guy who else that thinks not having a great season as well. Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Barkley's not having a great season at all, and people are looking at it as the Madden curse. I don't really believe in that type of stuff, but honestly, it's proven things correct because Saquon Barkley's not having a productive season. He has 95 carries for 325 rushing yards, which ranks 20th in the NFL. When's the last time you've seen Saquon Barkley ranked 20th through 6 games in rushing yards? And he was on the Giants. Forget that. You know? So he's averaging 3.4 yards per carry. That's 148th in the league. And that's including obviously running backs and wide receivers that run the ball and quarterbacks that run. But it's still a scary number, especially for this team where a majority of their identity was the run game. And I feel like this season they're falling off of that. But to answer your question, is it time to panic? I'm kind of mixed on this situation because I think it's yes, because of the fact that I feel like they got away with so many we were talking about earlier in the season, the Eagles are just finding a way to get their W, right? But I said something earlier. I'm like, it's gonna get to a point where you got to win dominantly, because now when you start playing against teams that have a little bit more firepower, they're gonna be like, you can't just get away with the win, you know. And we've been seeing it against Denver, and now we've seen it against the Giants. Their luck kind of came up short in these last 2 weeks, and they're they are getting exposed as a team that looks pretty one-dimensional on offense and defense. So it's crazy. I do think it's time to panic. You might say no because of the fact that they're 4-2 and they're still top of their division, but I say it's time for them to panic because back-to-back losses for a team that should be back into the Super Bowl, as people might project, is very, very bothersome. And not even that. It's bothersome because of the fact that how are they winning these games? When they win it, it's one possession games. When they lose, blowout.
You know, I want to address everything that you said here. And honestly, I don't even have an opinion on it just yet. I'm kind of like going with the flow as we go with it. I just wanted to, feed off of what you were saying and everything like that. But when we look at the Eagles right now, you mentioned Saquon Barkley and everything like that. He's not having a good season. I just looked up. He's 20th when it comes to running backs in the league as far as rushing yards as of right now, which is incredibly low for Saquon Barkley since he's been in the league, honestly. I I don't know if that's the lowest he's ever been since he's been in the league, but I'm not sure. I don't follow it
Let's see.
because I mean we are going based off of 6 games rather than a full season, but I don't remember ever having Saquon's name that low in the standings.
I'm gonna go based off of you. Keep on talking, but I'm gonna go off of Saquon's last seasons in his first 6 games.
Got you. So, but with that being said, I mean, in the sense of, Saquon's not having a good season. I feel like the entire team is not really having a good season right now, even though they're 4-2, right? And the reason we say that, or the reason I would say that, is because of the fact that this team was expected to be dominant this year, even grow even more. This team hasn't changed a lot fully. There's a couple of different changes, but overall, offensively, they basically are the same team for the most part from last year. So you would wonder why they're struggling in certain aspects offensively, because it's the same team. What did you guys change? If it's not broke, don't fix it. So that's where the concerns definitely rise. Defensively, I mean, to give up 34 points to the Giants, let alone that explains it enough as it is. But when I look at this team, when I look at the Eagles right now, when you look at the record, yes, it's not time to panic because they're still in the playoffs, obviously. They're still winning the division. They're the 4 seed right now if the playoffs was to start today. But it's not time to panic just yet. But in that same breath, for Philadelphia standards, I believe it is time to start panicking. Because games like this, in my opinion, you just can't drop. It's unaffordable. It's unacceptable, especially when it's coming against a division rival. Like, we're looking at the Eagles. We were giving them passes this entire time because they were winning games and they were the best team in the league already as it is. So it didn't matter how they won. It just mattered if they was winning until they started losing. And they lost their Broncos. They lost their Giants. Next week, they get the Vikings. Should they beat the Vikings? Yes. Are they going to? I genuinely don't know. That's how upside down this league is right now. The Vikings aren't a bad team. Same way how the Giants aren't a bad team. And the Broncos aren't a bad team. So if you're losing 34-17 to the Giants, what's to say that you can't lose the Vikings? That's why I think it's a little bit of a panic mode for the Eagles just because of their standard. Obviously, when it comes to their record, yes, they're fine. And as far as the division goes, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, if the Washington Commanders win tonight, wait a minute. No. Yeah, they can't go above them. So they'll still be behind them, but they'll be on the same record. But still, they still have the division locked up for as of right now. They're still even in the tiebreaker. But there's a lot of question marks going into this next week for the Eagles. And I think next week's game is very important for them to get back on track. Because if they lose to the Vikings, I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. Because then we're talking about inconsistencies. We're talking about team chemistry. And then you got to go against the Giants again the week after that, after they already beat you again. And you got to find momentum against the division rivals again. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to see them really find a way to fight out of this funk, if you will. But yeah.
It really is. And I pulled up the Saquon Barkley stats to show you in the first 6 games of the last, how do we say this? So the first 6 games in the last 3 years, I pulled up his total yards rushing. This is only rushing yards. So what does Saquon have this season, Eric? If you can pull up his stats so we can compare it to what he has this season.
So this season, are we talking just rushing yards or his entire stat?
Just rushing.
So this season, Saquon is sitting 20th in the league with the rushing yards of 325. With, like you said, 95 carries, 95 attempts.
Okay. Saquon Barkley last year, through 6 games, had 658 rushing yards. That's double. That's double of what he's producing this season. Not even that. To put it in perspective, last year, not even that, 2 years ago when he was on the Giants, his last year in the Giants, he had 502 rushing yards.
And that's with no offensive line.
Yeah. And then you do the year before that with the Giants when they made the playoffs. Remember that year? I do. And you look at that record, and he had 616 rushing yards through 6 games with that Giants team.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Mind you, also, I don't know if you have this stat right next to you, or because I didn't mention this. I don't know if you wrote it down. but he's averaging, if I'm not mistaken, he's averaging 3.4 yards per carry.
3.4.
So he's not
yards.
even averaging 4. He's averaging 3 yards a carry. That's a full set of downs, no first down.
Yeah. I actually want to pull this
So
up now since you made it intriguing. Let's go based off of last year. How many carries did he have?
while that's happening, right? I just want to go through these comments really quick because I see a lot of people act not volunteering. What's the word I'm looking for? Participating in conversation. So we appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's get through this really quick. Hold on, chat, because my computer sucks. Okay, here we go. Marcus said, damn, that TV is like Cam Scabu's brain delayed. That's foul. He's talking about my TV. That's foul. That's foul. That's so foul. He also said, imagine the ice raids at Dodger at the. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why, Marcus? Why did you make me read that out loud? Marcus, I didn't read it before. Oh man.
Because all their fans are Spanish.
That's David. I got the freaking joke, bro. This guy. Oh my days. Phil said Zach Bond got taken to the shadow realm when Dart hit him with that juke. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And Marcus, he said too much confidence now. Y'all used up your points for the next 2 weeks. So the Giants are just screwed. They're not going to win for the rest of the season. 2 wins.
This is what pisses me off when people say that too, Marcus. Listen, no disrespect. I love you, Marcus, but at the end of the day, when you have a team that sucks so bad, people say it's overly confident. You're trying to prepare for your future. You're more excited about what you have more than excited about the actual win itself.
Yeah.
You're excited about how you won it more than the scoreboard. Because even if the Giants played bad against the Eagles and even the Giants lost against the Eagles and they still put up a game like that, we would still be looking at it and be like, damn, we got something for the future. You know, we're not expecting like, oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl now. Yeah, no, it's not it's unrealistic. You know,
I definitely want to go through the rest of it. Well, actually, I think we can't go through the rest of the Giants' schedule to predict it because every team is so unpredictable right now, except for maybe one in the league. And we'll go into that later. But let's go to the next comment. Marcus said, too much confidence. Oh, wait, no, I already read that one. Sorry, guys. He said, also Jackson Dart high-fiving a ref. Collusion, anyone? Shut up. That was literally a joke.
But I believe, I think, I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but
yeah.
He and when he high-fived the ref, I think the foul was against his team.
I thought I thought he was just trying to get a call, or like not a call. He was trying to see he's trying to make sure that a call was made in some regard, and then he high-fived afterwards when he realized the call was like fine.
I think the ref already made the call.
Either way, it benefited him. I know that much. But I did miss that part. Uh-oh. Are we losing David or are we losing me? I can never tell. We might have lost David. Chat, we might have lost David here. Not again. Not the Wi-Fi again. He'll call me soon enough. But let's keep it going. Phil is in the building. Shout out to Phil. He said Brian Dable looks at Dart the same way I look at an ice cold beer. Oh my gosh, Phil. Shout out to you. Thank you for popping out. Jay said, great win. Stadium was rocking. Drunk Giants fans sucker punched me and broke my glasses. All in all, would have had more fun if I didn't stop drinking. What? Somebody punched you, Jay? Wait, Jay. I'm sorry. We've been over this. You're an Eagles fan, correct? Or your wife's an Eagles fan? Someone's an Eagles fan. I know that for a fact. Jay, please remind me. I think we lost David again. Let me FaceTime him. Let me FaceTime him. Wait, guys, we're getting him back. We're getting him back because D&E. We brought together. Yeah, Wi-Fi.
I think. Remember we said you did Chuck E. Cheese? I think we reversed the roles today.
Hey man, no, my Wi-Fi still sucks. If I'm McDonald's, you might be at 7-Eleven or something. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
It's bad.
But you're here. I'll keep you on the phone. Here, I'll leave the mic.
I'm back, chat. We're good. We're good. Hold up. There you go. Eric, you back? Why can't I hear you? I can't hear you now.
I'm good. Sorry, I clicked my thing by accident.
See that little thing.
But read it though. Am I wrong?
He said the Giants are the. I guess. Why can't you just say my name? Of the NFL, they make big news beating the Eagles, but still have some traction. They have some traction, but eventually it's all gonna fall down.
If
Marcus,
he's
that's
thinking about the artist David, because there was I don't know if that's his name though. I'll look it up. But there was an artist David that they found a.
the little the 15-year-old girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that how you spell it? That is how you spell it. That is him. Okay, he means him.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, it's not you, buddy.
About to say, I'm like, what did I do?
And
I don't know about that situation.
Phil asked earlier. He said, "Who's ahead of Saquon?" Well, I'll give you the list right now. Are you ready for this,
19
David?
other people? Yeah, 19 other people.
19 other people. And the 19 other people are, starting from 19, David Montgomery, Christian McCaffrey, Cam Scatterbo, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, Keyshawn Junkins, Jahmyr Gibbs, Devin Achane, Brees Hall, Kyron Williams, Ashton Genty, Derrick Henry, J.K. Dobbins, James Cook, Travis Etienne, Rico Dowdley.
Dude, Dowell, it's crazy.
Dowd, Javonte Williams and Jonathan Taylor, number 1.
Jeez, what a list.
What if I told you that? What if I told you that Rico was going to be the top 5 in rushing yards this year?
I would say you were crazy.
That's insane.
So.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
But real quick, I did the Saquon averages out of his first 6 games, right? Just to do that for fun. So in last year, he averaged 6 yards per carry. The year before that, he averaged 3.9 yards, which is 4 yards per carry, to round it up. And the 2022 season, he averaged 5.1 yards per carry.
So
it's his worst season probably in his career.
Yeah, so far it's his worst season. Is the Madden curse really a real thing, David?
I don't even know. I really don't want to believe that that's the case, but it's looking like it might have some correlation with something.
Madden curse. No, let me stop. Let's go. Let's finish out these comments really quick. We got Phil. Phil said, "Bro has less yards than 3 different rookie running backs."
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Really
and that's why the Eagles are having such a downfall. Is that usually they can rely on Saquon to give them explosive plays, even when they're not doing good in the passing game. But right now, they don't even have that. They have no security blanket, and that's their identity. And they got to find something real quick, or they're going to lose games.
100%. Marcus said it was a team call for
the
Jackson
Dart thing. He said when they blew the play dead. I wish I was watching.
I muted myself again. Sorry. You got it, though.
Jay said, wife's an Eagles fan. Yes, Jay. I got
There
you.
you go.
Jay said he was kicking and throwing stuff at her the whole night. He said something to him. I said something to him, and he was like, all good. Next thing I got punched in the arm of the glasses broke, and I laughed. You laughed. Damn.
You're a better man than me. We got kicked out that day.
We're going to the stadium jail.
What?
Damn, Jay, this is why people suck, dude. I'm such a big contender on people suck in general. Like, you can't enjoy anything without people just ruining it sometimes. It's so true.
David said, "I'm such a big contender on people sucking." Yeah, what is
Bro?
That doesn't sound right. That sentence is crazy.
Like, if there was a petition to like be like, "Oh, let's get rid of some people," I'd be like, "Okay, let's do it. Get rid of some people. We're too overpopulated. We got to get rid of, especially just get rid of the bad ones."
It's all fun and games until you get rid of.
I said the bad ones. I said the bad ones.
Yeah, you signed the petition. You like, oh yeah, let's get rid of some people, and then like, all right, we're gonna turn around and get rid of you. Like, oh no.
They're like, no, buddy. I've been a good citizen my whole life.
Oh my gosh.
But real quick, shout out to Parlor One Pod. Appreciate popping out, my guy.
Yo.
Thank you. You said I can't hear you. You said muted. Oh, dude, my bad. We're back.
We're good.
Jay said your mic muted. Yeah, Eric. It's very sensitive. The mic that me and Eric have, it's very sensitive when you tap. And it goes off. Yeah, you can't really hear anything if you tap it.
And now you guys can't hear me.
Yeah, there you go. Parlor said you're gonna have to re-say all that. LOL.
I don't remember what I said. I think I reset it though. I think I covered the grounds.
Phil said he's gonna get to the end and then realizes he's muted. Imagine just another hour of just Eric just being muted.
Wait, was I muted the entire time you was off?
Bro, that's what they're saying. I couldn't hear it, so I can't tell you. Eric!
No! What's going on?
Let's go! You gotta love the production.
Oh my gosh! Wait, Chad, can someone confirm that? Yeah,
Phil said,
you
were. Yeah.
Oh my
Round of applause for Eric.
gosh!
That was good. Good work. Good work.
Chad, I don't even know what I was saying. Phil just, oh my. This is why I need a mic stand. Oh my gosh, what was I saying?
Oh, that's funny.
Jay, oh, I'm so sorry, chat.
Jay said security was right on it. There were 3 fights in my section. I just laughed and put a dip in. Well, I'm glad that you're putting on a good perspective for that. And Josh Allen just threw a pick. Jeez, they're not nothing's going their way right now. Nothing is going their way.
Shout out to the 2 top teams that we thought were the 2 top teams. They're no longer
what is going on?
Teams. It doesn't make any sense. The Falcons are dog walking these boys. It's bad. Bad to watch, really bad. Man. Not my MVP, I'll tell you that much.
Well, Lamar isn't either.
Who is that? Oh, no, it's Baker. Has to be Baker.
Baker Mayfield's the MVP right now, hands down. Hands down. He said, yeah, you were. So Jay said, not so top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, let's run through a little bit more of these games. We talked about the Giants game, and we spent almost an hour of the episode on one game. But let's move on into our next one, ladies and gentlemen, where we have. Let me pull it up. We had, oh, God, I don't even want to talk about this. The Broncos and the Jets. Oh, they went to London. And honestly, this might be the worst thing since the freaking, who even knows, whatever war they had over there in Britain, because I feel so sorry that we delivered this type of game for the people in England, because this is atrocious. Who's making the schedule and be like, yeah, let's put the Jets in London International. Get them out of the United States for a little bit.
Dude, the Jets, I feel bad for them because they are officially the worst team in the league. Like, they are, in my eyes. I don't think there's a team. I think the Titans might be better than them, actually.
Titans, they got to win, right?
Yeah, but you know how I feel about that. Like, that don't mean nothing. That win didn't mean nothing to me. They shouldn't have won that game.
It's very weird situation for this team. Because I feel like, and I'll still stand by this, I feel like the Jets aren't as bad as their record, and obviously their record sucks. But they're not, like, super good, but, like, they've had some close games where they can pull it out. But right now, with Garrett Wilson out for the next couple of weeks, this team is going to be doo-doo water. I'm going to say that for sure. Butt cheeks. And honestly, this London game, you talk about a game where the Jets had a chance to win this game and then ended up not winning. Without there being a touchdown, can we talk about that for a second?
Hey, man, I just think at this point, becoming a Jets coach is like career suicide. I don't see how anyone. If you turn the Jets around as an organization or as a franchise, you deserve to never be fired from any team ever again. Like, you deserve a job anywhere you go, because it's impossible. It's just impossible. They lost 13-11.
It's crazy.
In a game they probably should have won. This team just it has to be cursed. I don't know what else to say. This team cannot win football games. It's a poverty franchise.
Bro, they're butt cheeks. There's no other way of saying it. They're a butt cheeks organization. And honestly, people are gonna be like, oh, it's the coach. At the end of the day, something's wrong with that team. And I don't know what it is, but there's something wrong with that team. That's for sure. That's for 100% sure. But the Jets lost. The Broncos barely escaped for a victory. Both teams do not look good. There's a battle of who can do worse, and the Jets are like, we'll take first place in that one. for sure, as always. Next one I want to talk about the Rams and Ravens. Just brush over that. Nothing really exciting in that. Cooper Rush did get benched in the fourth quarter for Tyler Huntley. Woohoo! Nothing crazy. Rams won 17-3, and the Ravens had a lot of opportunities. There was like a couple times they were in the red zone, but then just like didn't convert. Are you kidding me? There's no freaking way. There's no way.
What?
Oh my gosh!
What?
Just watch.
Is it Michael Penis again, bro?
Michael Penis to Drake London
Really?
for a tutty, 40-yard reception tutty.
Wow, 6 seconds left on the clock as well.
The Bills are. They got something wrong with them right now, dude. Jeez.
Oh man.
All I know is that my fantasy team's loving that. Drake London's on my fantasy team right now, and we're freaking balling out.
Bro, I'm ready to give up on fantasy already, bro. I'm getting tired.
Really?
Bro, there's too many injuries, too much stuff to follow. And basketball, a couple of my friends want to do basketball fantasy, and now like it's just sensory overload, bro. It's too much. Too much fantasy, bro. I have 59 points. I've scored 59 points this week, bro. I had 1% of a bye. Dallas Cordero on the bench, bro. Michael Penis Jr. on the bench. This is oh my gosh, man. I can't do it. I'm losing in like every league possible.
All I know is D&E Takeover. I'm beating Bree right now.
I'm losing in every league. In every single league. Jaden McDaniels has negative 0.96 points. What is that? Like, bro, I'm down 3 and he has negative points. Stop selling me.
Damn.
I'm 3-2 in D&E Takeover. This is not good. I'm about to be 3-3.
I'm about to be 3-3 in D&E Takeover.
Oh my gosh! I'm the same record as David.
Yes, sir.
My...
Oh wait, no, he didn't get the touchdown.
No,
he stepped out at the first. He stepped out at the 1 yard line.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah. Oh, there's not enough. He ran out the clock too.
Yeah.
Did he? No, we have to see the. Let's see the clock then.
He tried to go for that touchdown.
Let's see the clock though.
You're not going to see the clock.
Oh, whatever, man.
But real quick, moving on. The Ravens fall to 1-5, and then the Rams go up to a record of 4-2. But it is concerning because they lost Puka in this game, and it's very concerning for that team going forward. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Another toilet bowl, honestly. Well, not even a toilet bowl. It's good for the Rams, but Ravens are giving out free W's. Ravens are done.
Who do the Ravens verse? Are they on bye week next week?
It doesn't matter, David.
Yeah, they're on bye week. So after the bye week, I heard reports saying that Lamar's back.
It's either gonna be week 7 or week 8. I mean, not week 7. It's gonna be week. Yeah, it should be week 8. Yeah, he should be back by then. But at that point,
versus the Bears. Who knows? At this point,
damage has been done, bro. We're 1-5.
Yeah,
we're 1-5, bro.
Crazy. You know, and also, go ahead.
You know how much we would have to do to come back, and it's not like our schedule is easy.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough to be down 5 wins and then 5 losses and try to come back and contend.
And it's not even like we're 1-5 because Lamar's hurt. Most of those losses was with Lamar Jackson. So
yeah, it's crazy. But Rams, hopefully Puka gets back because they need him for sure.
Yeah.
Next one, Steelers somehow are top of their division and they beat the Browns 23-9. Bro, if you would have told me this in the start of the season that the Steelers were going to be first in their division with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback, I still had a lot of faith in Aaron Rodgers. I still think he could have still get the job done. But I didn't think this team was going to be sitting first place with a 4-1 record. That's for sure. Shout out to friggin' Mike Tomlin for always finding a way to get W's. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers for getting out of the Jets and finding a situation and proving that he can still play. Damn, bro. Damn.
You know, Steelers are sitting as the second seed right now. And if the Bills lose, they'll have the second seed locked.
Really?
Yeah, they're second. They're sitting. If it was to end today, they're the second seed.
Jeez, bro.
Jeez. And they win the tiebreaker over the Bills right now. So the Bills lose.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I can tell you one thing out of this game. One thing I have, ladies and gentlemen, something smells a little fraudulent. That's all I'm gonna say. That smells a little too fraudulent, my
I
friends.
think it's gonna be easiest fraudulent pick that we can pick.
Yo, man, so it smells. Yo, what's the rest of their schedule even look like too? That's the crazier part. Oh no, they got their schedule is pretty tough too. Oh yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, they have Bengals next week, which they should probably be 5-1, and then they have the Packers, Colts, Chargers, then the Bengals, then they have versus the Bears and the Bills. Yeah, it gets wicked towards the end. You gotta see the Lions. Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what happens. But listen, if they have enough wins by that time,
Yeah.
they can sneakily come in. Bless you.
Thank you.
Into a playoff spot. But Steelers still find a way of getting the job done. Moving on to the next game, Chargers beat the Dolphins in a thriller last-second game. The Dolphins fall down to a record of 1-5, and the Chargers go off of losing 2 games in a row to win their first game. Like I said, they'd have no Quentin Johnson this game for the Chargers, which I think is a big part of their run game, a big part of their passing game. But Dolphins finished. We know that Mike McDaniels might lose his job, even though I don't think that should be happening. But he might be losing his job. That whole team is a mess. Let's say that.
Can I just say something really quick?
Yes, you can.
We need to have a serious conversation about Tua.
In terms of his health, scrambled egg head. What are we talking about?
I think we already touched base on the health enough. Tua's having a really bad season. Like a really bad season. And I don't know if I'm all the way. I know the Dolphins are playing bad. I don't know if I'm all the way ready to just blame everybody, like, and not single. I know it's a team game, don't get me wrong, but Tua is playing awful. And when I mean awful, I just wanted to go check this out because I had to check, right? Because I'm like, I just see turnover after turnover after turnover in every single game from this guy. And I didn't watch this game, so I had to check. But I almost want to bet that most of these turnovers was his fault. I want to bet that. I don't know if it's true, but the last games that I've seen, almost every single interception is just his fault. It's just bad. It's just bad accuracy, timing, bad decision, time in and time out again. I said 3 interceptions against the Chargers. Goodness gracious, Tua, how many interceptions do you have in the season? Matter of fact, who's leading the league in interceptions? I go to check.
Tua.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading the league in interceptions right now is Geno Smith. Geno Smith has 10 interceptions in 6 games. Great, good.
How many?
10.
And through how many games?
6.
Oh God! Oh, how's that possible?
I don't know if you could do a deep dive on Geno Smith's every interception per every single game. I'd love that if you could do that for me really quick because I don't know if that's even possible. Right after Geno, but I won't give Geno a pass. But Geno, we know that offensive line for the Raiders this year has been god awful. That offensive line for the Ravens. The Raiders.
Oh, you had a stroke there for a second.
I did.
Afraid for Ryan. Afraid of Ryan.
The offensive line for the Raiders is pretty bad. Okay. That's why Ashton Jeanty has been talked about a lot because in order to be a good running back, you still need somewhat of an operating offensive line still, even though Ashton Jeanty is still having a pretty decent season. So I'm not going to give Geno a pass. That's still horrible, but there's that. The next person is Jake Browning with 8, and he's played 4 games, by the way. Jake Browning has played 4 games in the NFL and is 8 interceptions.
Jeez.
Right? He's averaging 2 interceptions per game. That's insane.
Numbers.
Right? After Jake Browning is Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa. He has 7 interceptions in 6 games. Guys, he has more interceptions than games. The only other 2 quarterbacks that have that in the league this year, other than all right, Brock Purdy has 4 in 2. If we really want to be that specific. Other than that, though, I mean, yeah, there's only Tua's the only a part of 3 quarterbacks in the league. One of them being a backup, for goodness sake, that have more interceptions in games. What's going on? I thought Tua was supposed to be really good. Don't get me. I'm acting like I don't know ball. We
Yeah,
know
he
he was
has-
a decent quarterback.
He has a CTE. Come on.
But, God, all right. Honest everything. Did you really think Tua would start the season this bad?
I think not like this bad, but I did not expect him to have a good season, just because of the fact that I'm a big believer in that if you get hit that many times, you're not seeing straight. I'm pretty sure he wakes up and probably puts mustard on it instead of toothpaste. Like that's how bad. I don't know. It's scary. It's scary bad.
My thing is 7 interceptions in 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, do you hold on? Because let me do a deep dive on this just to give you guys what I really am trying to say.
I got the Geno Smith number for you.
Can
Geno
you
Smith
give me? Yeah.
He's had an interception, at least one interception every game except for one, and he's had 3 or more interceptions in 2 games.
3 or more.
3 or more in 2 games.
Yo, Gino better get together. He might. Who's the backup on the Raiders? I don't even know.
Aiden McConnell, I think. He played last year for them. He's actually playing better than.
It might be better than 10 interceptions. I'll tell you that much.
It
But
is.
Tua, on the other hand, in his first game, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Second game, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Third game, 2 touchdowns. Fourth game, 3 touchdowns. Fifth game, a touchdown and 3 interceptions. Like, what's going on? What's actually going on for him?
The CTE, it's a real thing. That's what's going on.
I just don't understand, though. Man, because when he talks, the reason I'm highlighting Tua, and then this is my final point off of this game. Afterwards, there was a press conference that he had where he was like, he basically called out Mike McDaniels. He was talking about, the leadership is bad. He goes, guys are coming to film late. Guys are leaving early, yada, yada, whoop. People aren't showing up here, not taking practice serious, all this other stuff. And he's like, we got questioning our leadership right now. Ain't you a leader? I'm confused.
You're a captain.
Aren't you a captain?
Yes.
Like, it's not just Mike. Something is dangerously wrong with this team. Tyreek Hill is seen with a freaking broken leg, looking like he's happy to leave the field.
He did scream yes when the doctors were whispering to him.
I understand. Yes, you have to keep a positive attitude and everything like that. But I don't know how else to read that.
Not that positive. Your knee dislocated and you're screaming yes as you walk out. I don't think
this team feels like it needs to be gutted. That's what it feels like right now. I don't know what to think of the Miami Dolphins as a whole. They're sitting at 1-5, looking awful and looking like it's only going to get worse.
Yeah, you ever heard the saying it's going to get worse before it gets better?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to get better. I'm going to be honest here.
It's going to get worse before it gets worse.
I know they have one win and they're not as bad as the Jets, but I think if you compare the two, I feel like the Jets have a better roster in terms for the future than the Miami Dolphins, because you're looking at a situation where Dolphins already said Tyreek Hill's not coming back. So at that point, your young receivers, your young core that you drafted, the only person you really have is Jalen Waddle. That's your young guy. That's a really good wide receiver. Tua, granted, if he gets sacked one more time, gets a bad concussion, I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't play again. Like, it's really that bad. It's getting to the point where every single thing you got to watch out for him. Their offensive line sucks. Their defense is subpar. It's just this team needs they need to do there's a lot of gray area teams, but I feel like this is the worst one. In that sense.
Man, I don't even think they're gray area. I just think I don't know. That's what I think. This team is just so awkward, and it just shocked me how bad they are. I know they're bad, but my mind hasn't made the connection that they're this bad. 1-5.
It's a faster connection than what Tua's brain does.
Oh my gosh. Like offensive, let's see, offensive yards in total. Where are the Dolphins this season? Let's see. Dolphins are, goodness gracious. How many teams are in the NFL again? I'm tripping. 30? 32. 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. They're 26th. Sick. Awesome. Let's go defense. Defensive yards allowed. Where are the Dolphins? Oh, would you look at that? They are 29th. They
Well, at least they're
suck.
consistent. At least they're consistent.
They're consistently booty cheeks. Yo, where are the Jets? Hold on.
Hey, this is not about them right now.
No, because the Jets are like right under the middle pack. They're not even. It doesn't make sense. Where are they offensively? Oh, they're underneath the. Okay. Their Jets are 28th
Okay.
offensively,
Expected though.
but defensively they're better. Oh man, this team sucks. I don't know, man, but that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to highlight you again.
I was gonna make a joke about when we said the gray area. The Dolphins are in a gray area, but I was gonna say that Tua calls it green because his mind's messed up, so he can't tell it's gray.
The green area.
The green area. It's called gray. He's colorblind as well. No, but honestly, dude, we all make jokes about his brain and all these conditions. Honestly, it just comes from a factor of that we're kind of. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of scared to see him take another hit, and I don't want to see him take another hit. So, like the fact that he went out on his own and said, "Hey, I'll play. I'll keep on playing," is crazy. It's crazy to me. But
I think from last year, I moved on. I'm not worried about seeing him take another hit. I've never even thought about that for real. I've moved on from the fact because I moved on from that because of the fact from last year, I was so livid from when he got put back on the field that it just doesn't matter to me anymore because they just clearly don't care. You know what I mean? Like for his health, in my head, his health is done. Like it's finished. There's no way. No one's thinking about health. This circle has finished him. The people surrounding him has finished him. They failed him. The coaches, people at home, whatever it is, it's failed because and including himself. There's no way he should have been allowed back on the field that quick.
yeah,
He suffered two to three severe concussions last season. Not last season. When was that? Was that last season?
Yeah,
Two
was last season.
Severe concussions. Dangerous concussions. Things we've never seen in a long time, especially since the NFL has made all these rule changes so people don't get hurt no more. Like, dude. Oh man.
Scary stuff. But I do want to get into these comments real quick, and then we'll go into the rest of the football games that's going on. Jay said, "Shout out to the only Drake worth rooting for, London for the fantasy win." Yeah, for sure. Let's go, Drake London. Keep on moving. Philip said, "Yeah, top team isn't Bills or Eagles. It's clearly the New York Jets. In terms of how bad, the top is how bad of a team you are, because then they'll be a top." Phil said, "Everyone on planet Earth has more net passing yards than the Jets."
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know that, but they had negative 10 yards after that game in London.
That's
how the hell do you have negative 10? I know it counts for sacks as yardage. So Justin Fields threw for 45 yards, but he got sacked 55. So they subtracted from passing yards. So he had a net total of negative 10 passing yards. And honestly, that Jets game was atrocious. And I feel like Aaron Glenn needs to be, how do I say, has some consequences for his actions, because the way he handled that game was very, very upsetting to watch. They're running it on first down. They're running it on second down. And then all of a sudden, oh, we're 3rd and 8. Let's throw the ball. You throw the ball first, and then you start running. At least you run on the first down, and you throw second and third. Or you throw it on first, you throw it on second, and you run it on third. Like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And the urgency to get to the line and the 2-minute warning at halftime was ridiculous. Garrett Wilson had to yell at him.
Yeah, it's not looking good in New York right now.
It's sad. Like, the one thing, like, if you're going to be a bad team, so be it. But at least be a team that actually wants to play and compete. That's the only thing we ask for. Like, if you're going to be a bad team, yeah, you know what? You guys suck. But at least be a team that everyone looks at you and be like, okay, they're going to be a little tough to go and play. You know, even though we're expected to win, it's still going to be tough to play. It's just so frustrating watching these teams that play like this. To get what? A 1st overall pick, and then who? Draft who? Who? Another Johnny Manziel? What are we going to do? You draft another quarterback, and guess what? They'll leave us another 5 years and be a phenomenal somewhere else, like Sam Darnold, like Geno Smith. Just listing a couple of quarterbacks.
I mean, I don't know about Geno right now. I don't know about
well, Geno in Seattle, for sure.
Geno got 10 interceptions.
Yeah. At least Justin Fields don't got it. I don't think he has an interception this season. But Eric Betts is in the building. Appreciate popping out, Eric Betts.
Oh, what's up, Eric?
He said, actually, give me a round of applause. He said, "Whoever bet the Broncos and Jets were better off betting the blind baseball game. The baseball game, bleep ball. He said, should have bet on a U7 flag football and should have bet in a special ed class. Be taking the Saturday. Listen, you probably have a better success off of those games than watching the Jets win."
Wild.
Eric Bet says, if you get benched for Tyler Huntley, you should be forced to retire. Cooper Rush shots at you.
I can't
Jay
be
said,
bothered.
your fantasy team doing better than the Ravens, so that's fine. So there's that. Yeah. Hey, there's a positive, right? No? Okay. Phil said, let's go, baby. We're back. Oh, Phil. Oh, the Steelers.
No, they're not.
The Steelers.
Phil, you're
I'm
not
happy
back.
for Aaron Rodgers. I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers, though.
I'm not. I don't want to see them succeed.
Phil said, that being said, we're going to find a way to lose to the Bengals on Thursday. I love how he says this. Your team's top of your division. You need to win a division game, and you're gonna end up losing to the Bengals. It's crazy.
Well, wouldn't that be Joe Flacco's first game, or was it first game this week?
Second. He played against Green Bay.
He played against Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they're gonna beat them. Never mind.
Yeah,
no,
he started finding his form later in the game, but I still think the Steelers have a good enough team, at least at defense.
Possibly.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers is in the building. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. And shout out to you for recognizing my greatness. No problem, Aaron Rodgers. We appreciate you. At least I do. Eric said he doesn't want to see you succeed.
Yeah, and I'll stand on that too. I'm hating.
Phil said, I'm going to be at the Packers game, another Rodgers revenge game.
Oh, you're going to be there?
Nice.
I hope they lose, buddy.
Oh, you're such a... Eric, you suck.
I hope you spend all your money to watch them lose. I hope
you cry when you see Aaron Rodgers throw for 2 picks. That's basically what Eric's trying to say.
Oh my gosh.
Philip said Tua really the 5th best quarterback from his class. Wild stuff. I don't even remember who his class was.
Let's find out. Let's find out, man.
And Tua's in the comments. Appreciate it. He said, at the end of the day, win or lose, I get to go home and see my family. Better than Gino. He said, sounds like me in the huddle after a hit. Oh God. Jay said, the team is awkward when you. Well, have you not seen the head coach? Dude looks like he should be playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, low key. But he's a good coach. I just feel like it's a terrible situation. Tua said, I did it once. Relax, fellas. Tua, I don't think you remember the second time, but it was 2 times.
Now, let me just list the quarterbacks that were drafted in this. It was 2020.
Okay.
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow went 1. Sorry. Tua went 5.
Okay.
Justin Herbert went 6. Oh my God, you're looking at that now and you're like, what the heck did I do? Let's see, where's the next quarterback in this draft class? Jordan Love went 26th. That was round 1.
Who's the other one?
Round 2, I'm trying to go all the way. I'm going through all of them. Just trying to make sure I don't miss. Oh, here we go. Wow. Round 2, 53rd pick, Jalen Hurts. You're looking at that now and you're like, whoa.
What other quarterbacks got drafted in that draft?
Let me see.
Let's see if we can go further than round 2.
Yeah, we're going round 3. Looking at round 3. Doesn't seem to be any quarterbacks in round 3. Going to round 4. And oh, here we go. I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. 121st, 22nd pick, Jacob Eason.
I remember Jacob Eason. Yeah.
Right after that, 125, James Morgan.
I remember him. I think he played for the Jets.
James Morgan got drafted by. What did he get drafted by? What? Am I tripping? Oh wait, he got drafted by the Jets. Yeah, you're right.
There you go. Yeah, I remember him on our team.
That, bro. After that, I doubt there's anybody else, right? Or no, I'm lying. Jake Fromm, 167th pick.
He played for the Giants and the Bills.
There it is. And 6th round. Let's see. Some of these guys is really Jake Luton. 189. And after that, Okay. In the last round, 7th round, we got
Anybody?
Cole McDonald.
Hey,
221st pick. 24th, sorry.
Cole
And
McDonald had a
the
farm.
last, no, there's a couple actually. You got Tommy Stevens, 240th pick. And then you got the last one with the 244th pick, Nate Stanley.
All right. I didn't know any of those people, but going back to who said that? Who said that comment?
It was
That's
Phil.
what Phil was saying. He has the 5th best quarterback in that draft.
And they passed
crazy.
up on the likes of Jalen Hurts,
Justin Herbert,
Jordan Love. Crazy. All
world.
better than him.
If we can go down, that's the one superpower I wish I had. If I worked for the front office, I wish I can predict like 5 years down the line, see how good my team will actually be, and what players will be good, and I would draft those players. Imagine how good the drafting skills would be.
Well, I mean, that would just be cheating.
Well, no, it's called a superpower.
Someone would eventually figure it out.
They'll never know. They won't know.
They'd be like, well, how does this team always draft perfect gems?
I'd be like, because we're freaking amazing. No one questions the Simpsons. Simpsons predict all this stuff, but yet we say that they're time travelers, and everyone just thinks it's cool. What makes it different?
Well, I mean, that's what it is. We figured it out. They're cheating. They're time traveling.
I think it's a positive scheme right there. Next game. Patriots beat the Saints 25-19. Patriots look on fire. They have a 4-2 record. They just beat the Bills last week, and now they beat the Saints. They look really good. They look really good.
Yeah, man. Got the job done. Did what they had to do.
Yeah. Colts beat the Cardinals in a nail biter, and Kyler Murray was not playing this game. It was Jacoby Brissett. And we all know how we like Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett's a really good quarterback. He just stays in that backup role, and he comes out when you need him. But he had a really good game. He threw for over 300 yards. And but the Colts get the victory, 31-27. Shout out to the Colts. They moved to a fantastic 5-1 record, which is one of the best records in the NFL.
It's the best record in the AFC. I'll tell you that much. Number 1 seed.
Got to show love to this freaking Colts team. Out of all odds, Daniel Jones pulls it out, and they get an actual. And I'll tell you one thing's for certain: Anthony Richardson's never getting his job back. That's for sure. Everyone forgot about him.
That man's cooked. That man is cooked.
He learned. That's like the best lesson. You know, like we have these stories where people just get what they deserve. That's kind of like one of those situations for him. It's like, imagine going back to that game where he tapped his helmet and forcibly just wanted to get out of the game. Imagine watching that game, and now all of a sudden you're looking at it, you're like, damn, maybe I should have just stayed in the game and played, and I probably would still be a starting quarterback for this organization.
It's crazy because if he doesn't do that, or if he doesn't do that, they really might not go Daniel Jones. They might go someone cheaper. You know, but because
and him be the starting quarterback still.
Exactly, they would still probably believed in him. But I mean, hey, everything happens for a reason. And
I guess so. Danny Dimes took advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Next game, Seattle beats Jacksonville. Actually, after Jacksonville beat the Chiefs on Sunday Night Football, Thursday, Monday Night Football last week. Seahawks beat them 20-12. Seahawks are another team I've been liking this season. JSN,
nice, nasty.
Quote me if I'm wrong. The best wide receiver in the NFL. Best wide receiver in the NFL.
I think I hear it and I raise you Puka Nacua.
Yeah, but right now Puka's injured, and I don't know how long.
He just got hurt though.
I know, but he's injured.
Yeah, but like if we're saying right now,
I'm still gonna go JSN.
You think JSN's the best wide receiver in the league right now?
He's got more yards. He's got more touchdowns than Puka.
Is JSN the best wide receiver in the league?
He's averaging the most yards per game. Only thing that Puka has over him is receptions.
It's targeted more.
Yeah. Bro, JSN, Sam Darnold making JSN look like a freaking top pick like he was.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey man. Wow. Actually, I can't disagree with you. As much as I want to, I can't. I want to say
best wide receiver.
JSN's like that though.
Yeah. It's crazy. They're having a great season. And I'm really happy for that offense because that 1-2 duo with him and Sam Darnold is going to be deadly if they still both stay healthy.
What's
Be
Cooper
really
Cup
good.
doing?
Cooper Cup, he's just there. He's putting up a couple of yards, couple of receptions.
Dang, you're not even top 50? Dang.
No. You know, I appreciate wide receivers like that are like or wide receiver ones. This is how you become a true wide receiver one in my eyes. It doesn't matter what matchup you have. It doesn't matter what cornerback you go up against. You know you're gonna have a good game. And I appreciate that so much. So much. You'll be double teamed and they'll still find a way to get you the ball and you'll still make an impact.
Mm-hmm. That also takes a good quarterback though.
Yeah.
Takes a good quarterback.
JSN Sam Darnold looking like one of the best duos in the NFL right now. Next game. And also, are they at top of their division right now?
No, it's the 49ers.
Damn. Look, they have 3 people with the same
Three-way
record.
tie?
Jeez. 4-2, 4-2, 4-2. That's crazy.
Nuts, man.
Crazy.
Let me see this playoff picture.
Damn.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow. They're all 3 of them are in the playoff picture right now.
That's crazy stuff. Next game I want to get into is the Cowboys going to Carolina and Carolina getting the upset 30-27. And I put the womp womp womps trumpets in the background just to represent what the Cowboys organization really is. And more importantly, what their defense really is. They let Rico Dowell, and no disrespect to Rico Dowell because he had a phenomenal week last week when he ran for over 200 yards or close to 200 yards. And this week he had over 239. He had 239 total yards of scrimmage and a tutty for him against his former team to get the W. And I'm kind of happy about that. I think it's a great storyline. I'm glad they got the W. Shout out to Rico Dowell, man. Well, shout out to freaking Rico Dowell. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. They're 3-3 on the season.
Yeah, thank you. Took the words right out of my mouth. Like this. I don't know what to say about the Cowboys other than this is just horrible. This season's already. It's one of those games where it's like put the fries in the bag, bro. Like you guys want to be good, but then you don't want to be good, but then you want to be good, and it's like then I'm gonna lose the Panthers. What? Come on, bro.
It's weird because they don't show up when it matters most. They're like one of those teams where it's like, let's see how we feel today, and we'll see.
I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it. Exactly. Like they'll put up a good game against their division rivals and the Giants. They'll put up a good game against the Packers and tie them 40-40. And all of a sudden, once you think the season's about to be turned around, nope, we're gonna suck even more. We're gonna lose to the Panthers. So there's that.
Can't explain it. You
really can't. You really can't. Next game I want to get into. I mean, that's all I gotta say about the Cowboys. They fall to a record of 2-3-1. They're third in their division, and the Panthers have a better record than them, and I'm all for that. Shout out to the Panthers. Next game I want to get into. I don't even want to talk about this one. Titans versus the Raiders. Raiders beat the Titans 20-10. Bro, Cam Ward said it best when he described his team, and that describes their team. And they fired their coach today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Imagine Aaron Glenn looking at that and be like,
see, and that's what I'm saying. Dude, that's a great coaching situation I want to walk into, though. I'm not going to lie.
Or Titans?
The Titans. What's the expectations?
To win one more game?
Like, bro, you have a great quarterback. Like,
no, your expectation is to develop Cam Ward. I don't think Cam Ward's having a great season, but granted, he has no weapons, and his offensive line's terrible.
If you look at the way Cam Ward plays, though, Cam Ward is good. He has a future in the league. You know what I mean?
I think so.
It's just a matter of the team just being so bad.
Eric, what do I always say about quarterbacks that get drafted in the first 5 picks? If you had a choice between getting drafted in the top 5 picks or the last 5 picks of the first round, which one would you rather take?
The
last 5, because I know that in the last 5 picks, guess what? I'm going to a team that is actually good and has a development. Patrick Mahomes went to the Kansas City Chiefs. He got drafted in like the teens or something like that of the first round. So his team was already good. They had a development. They have a good coach. You get drafted in the top 5 picks. You're going to the Jets, Titans, Raiders. Oh, God. We're terrible. It's just like you're already getting set up for disaster. You know?
Yo, it's so bad when you know you got you got to take an offensive lineman for your first pick, bro. That's what that's what you gotta do. That's what they need, bro. These offensive lines. Oh my gosh, man.
Crazy,
Cam
dude.
Ward is fighting for his life in Tennessee right now.
It really
Fighting for
seems like that.
Yo,
I mean, let's look at Cam Ward. How many times he got sacked?
I mean, this past game alone.
I know the first game of the season he got sacked, I think 9 times.
This past game, oh my gosh, they sacked him 6 times. That was against the Raiders alone. I couldn't imagine what the other teams are doing to him.
How do you expect to have some type of development when you can't even fix your team? Cam Ward has been sacked a total of how many games have they played? 6 games?
6 games, yes.
Oh God, let me add this up real quick. This is a big number.
I was trying to see if they could show you like on the team stats.
Oh, he got sacked 25 times this season.
Oh,
jeez. He's averaging about 4 sacks per game. He's getting sacked.
Bro, that is ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Get live.
And this is why teams like this just never succeed, because of the fact that when they get sacked so many times, and guess what? Guess who's number 1 in the most sacks in the season? Cam Ward with 25.
Oh my gosh.
How do you expect a young quarterback? If I'm a young quarterback and I'm doing good this college football season, I'm going to do a little bit worse just so I can fall back in the 20s. I know it's not obviously how you're going to do it, but like in terms of like actually playing, like you're going to start off your rookie season and people are going to be like, oh, you look good. First round pick, first overall pick. He's going to change his organization. No, he's not, because the organization sucks. You have no offensive line. You have no playmakers, no nothing. It's terrible setup.
Listen. Let's be real though. If you had a chance to go number 1, if you was in his position, you're going number 1. You're not dropping on purpose. David, you know for a fact, if you're in talks to be number 1 overall pick, you'd be like, what the hell? I'm taking that number 1 overall pick.
Because the only way I'm going is if it's the Jets or the Giants or the Bills, and that's number 1 pick. That's it.
Like you get paid more too, I think.
Yeah, you get more money, but granted, I want to be alive after my season.
You got to be the young quarterback that gets hit all the time, bro. You got to survive.
I think the crazy thing about it, this is how I describe it. I don't know if this is a bad analogy, but rookie quarterbacks that get drafted first overall pick, and you look at their success rate in the NFL is not really that good compared to other picks that were drafted. You know, number 1 pick, the last number 1 pick I feel like that's been really good is Baker Mayfield. And it's not even because he's not even on his team no more. He's on another team.
A while. Yeah.
That's why he's on another team. Like we're talking about number 1 overall picks that are still in their team and had success with their team. You look at, I think that this analogy like this, when you get drafted as number 1 overall pick to the worst team in the NFL, it's like going to play basketball, but they give you a wheelchair. And they okay, go play. Like how? How am I gonna play? Like this is a barrier. I can't really do this. You know, it sucks.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just want to say this, right? To speak to Cam Ward's ability. Cam Ward, like David said, has been sacked 25 times, the most by any quarterback this season. And there is 10 people in the league. Well, I'll say not 10, because 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 people in the league that have thrown more interceptions than him. I let that marinate. Cam Ward's been sacked 25 times, and there's other quarterbacks that he takes care of the ball better of than they do. Those quarterbacks are Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence. I want to put that out there. Joe Flacco, Tua, Jake Browning, and Geno Smith.
Nice. We talk about those guys.
Cam, I think Cam still has a future. They just gotta figure it out around him. But I mean, it's Tennessee though. Tennessee and like the Washington Wizards go like hand in hand. You know what I mean? Or like Tennessee and like the Charlotte Hornets. It's like the same vibe.
They had a team. Energy. They had a team of Derrick Henry, with Derrick Henry on that team, and they still couldn't get the job done. It's crazy.
Couldn't figure it out. And mind you, Derrick Henry's putting up career generational numbers, and they
Yeah.
still could not figure it out. That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
Who was the wide receiver on that team that was really good while he was there? I'm blanking. There was someone. Wasn't Julio Jones? I'm bugging. That wasn't Julio Jones.
Julio Jones was on the team, but he wasn't good at that point in his career.
It was someone else.
Hmm.
There was another wide receiver on that team.
Now
Dude,
you got
they
me
had
looking
pieces.
it up.
There was someone else on that team that was really good. It was
Ryan
him, Derek-
Tannehill was their quarterback, and they looked. I remember Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill he wasn't a bad quarterback. It just wasn't getting the job done.
The team just sucked. You know who else sucks? The Bills.
Yeah,
Let me
because
stop.
they turned it over on 4th down right there.
Oh man, I didn't even see that happen yet.
Titans. Roster. What year should we say?
I don't even. Oh my gosh, how long has it
2020?
been?
2020. We'll go 2020.
I almost said 2016. I forgot that we was in 2025. Goodness gracious, we're so
AJ
old.
Brown they had on their team.
That's who it was. Thank you.
Yep.
They folded AJ Brown and then folded Derrick Henry. They had AJ Brown,
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, and could not figure out how to win. Yeah, see, don't chat to me. The Titans are literally the Charlotte Hornets.
It's crazy. Next game I want to discuss: the Packers beat the Bengals 27-18. Packers are another team that's kind of scaring me right now. Their offensive passing production by Jordan Love has not been finding form recently. Josh Jacobs has been doing his job, and he deserves his flowers. But they got the job done. Ultimately, Bengals, they make an upgrade at quarterback, which we said that they needed to do in order to stay contending. They got Joe Flacco, which isn't that big of an upgrade, but it's still better than Jake Browning. So
Yeah,
we'll see what they can do. Now the Packers are ahead of their division. And the next game, the last 4:00 game I want to discuss, the Buccaneers and the 49ers. The Buccaneers beat the 49ers 30-19. And honestly, if we did our predictions, this would be one of the games that I would have picked. And I would have picked the Buccaneers to win. I love the Buccaneers so much. I think this team is fantastic. Their defense is they're not a phenomenal defense, but they get the job done and they show up when it matters most. But that offense, I gotta give Baker Mayfield so much credit. This guy is the MVP of the league right now through 6 games, 100%. I feel like you can argue one or two guys, but I feel like it's a clear running for Baker right now because of the fact, A, his team is 5-1, has one of the best records in the NFL. B, he's doing this without Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. Emeka Egbuka just went down in this game, and he lost another wide receiver. He lost 4 key guys on his team, and he's still winning games against the 49ers team that was 4-1 to go into this matchup. They were no scrub of a team. So Baker Mayfield still having offensive production when he's throwing to rookie wide receivers. I love it. I literally love it. He's making his team better. He's got swagger. He's got confidence. He's a mobile quarterback, and he gets the job done. And he's had the most game-winning drives this season. Baker Mayfield for MVP. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
I gotta be honest. I don't know who you make the argument for. I don't think there's anyone next to him. I think
Daniel Jones because of the fact they have a similar record, but I don't think that's close.
Yeah, but Baker Mayfield, you look at the stat. If you go then, Baker Mayfield has more yards, more passing yards. He's, let me see, average. All right, Daniel Jones is averaging more yards per throw. I give him that. But then you look at touchdowns. I think Baker takes that. I'm pretty sure he does. Daniel Jones has 8. Baker has 12. And interceptions, Baker only had 1. Daniel Jones has 3. I don't know, bro. Baker just seemed like the better quarterback to me. It's also obvious when you go based on the eye test. I think it's clear Baker. Honestly, Baker is clearly the best quarterback in the league right now. I'd say genuinely because of the fact that it feels as if no matter what wide receiver he's working with, they're gonna find a way to get the ball. That's what it feels like right now. It feels like Baker's making everyone good around him. That
like a Tom Brady moment. Not comparing the two.
No, but for real, we always talk about being great in so many different aspects, and one of those aspects is being able to make everyone else around you better. In football, I mean, it's the best way to do it because, oh my God, Bijan, jeez, in football, it's the best way to do it because each position essentially affects the other position's success. If the quarterback doesn't have a good offensive line, he's going to struggle this season. If the running back doesn't have a good offensive line or good blocking, he's going to struggle. If the wide receiver doesn't have a good quarterback, he's going to struggle, so on and so forth. Baker is just any wide receiver he gets, he's doing well with. And there's been injury after injury after injury after injury to this team. And he just keeps on delivering. I don't know, man. I see Baker at the top of that list, and everyone else we can entertain. That's the way I view it. You know what I mean? As far as going right now, so obviously it's like the too early to call, like too early pick, but that's how I see it.
Baker looks phenomenal. I gotta give him the flowers. I'm all for it. I love Baker's swagger. I love his intensity in the game, and he loves throwing the football, which is definitely a great attribute to have as a quarterback. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And the last game we got to get into for the NFL is, in fact, the Sunday night football game between the Chiefs and the Lions. And honestly, I'm very pissed about this matchup. A Lions team that looked very disheveled. They looked really just poor. Just looked poor overall. Kansas City's finding their magic. And they're 3-3 after starting off the season. What were they, 0-3? Right?
Yeah, they didn't win a game.
And now they're 3-3. They're on a 3-game win streak. They look like they found it. We expected this. We didn't jump the gun. We said that this is most likely going to happen, and it has. So the Chiefs,
2-0.
They lost
0-2.
They're 0-2 at one point, and they've been 3-1 since. So Chiefs have been finding their magic, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. The Chiefs they're finding the way, and they get. No, I was gonna say Ray Rice. Rashid Rice. Ray Rice don't play no more. They get Rashid Rice back from suspension next week. So adding another weapon to this team when they're already hot.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I wouldn't be shocked if the Chiefs are. I think the Chiefs are definitely gonna win the division. I think they got that. I wouldn't be shocked if they end up back in the Super Bowl again, based on what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, guys. It's just certain things that you just see certain things and you're like, it's over.
I remember this game.
Yeah, you've seen it before. You get me. They started the season off slow, shaky, everyone to make everything a little like exciting. That loss to the Jaguars is questionable. That loss to the Jags is definitely questionable. But they're more of a beatable team than they was years prior. They might not have the first seed by the end of the season, but if they get to the playoffs and if they see someone along the lines of the Colts or the Bills, so like teams that in my opinion, there's no one that really has the experience to beat them. I don't know. And the way the Bills are looking right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, this is all very much too early to call. But I still don't. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm feeling a little worried.
I'm not feeling it either. I gotta see the Chiefs. Chiefs are gonna come back. They always do this stuff. It's gonna be a ride. I'm just gonna buckle in and watch it. But the Lions situation, Jay said it the best. They showed more fight by the Lions at the end of the game than during. Yeah, 100%. That's it. That basically describes this team in that game. The team that's hard-mouthed and always wants to attack the football, want to make more fights at the end of the game than they did competing during the game, which I think is crazy. It's crazy stuff. But, man, these Bills team, they need to stop doing these pass interference calls, dude. It's costing them. They're on 3rd down and 14, and they do a pass interference call, and now it gives them a 1st down. Like, it's costing you the game. But that's all I got for NFL football right quick. Shout out to NFL Week 6. Let's give you an update on what's going on right now in these games. The Bills are losing to the Falcons 21-14. Falcons have the ball at the Bills' 46-yard line. And also the Bears are versing the Commanders, and they're in halftime, and the Bears are winning 13-7 at halftime against Commanders in Washington. So crazy.
Before we actually, no, because David, is there anything else you want to talk about before we move on from NFL?
That's it.
Okay. I just want to highlight one thing, and then I have a little surprise at the end that I want to see if you'd be down for. But I want moving on from the NFL just really quick, and we're gonna go through the comments really quick. I just want to say something very, very brief, nothing crazy. Recently, FIFA World Cup has been amping up. Qualifications have been happening. A lot of qualifiers are going on. For anyone that anyone doesn't know, just to determine who's going to be in the World Cup, who's not going to be in the World Cup. And we recently David, what's it called? We recently had a team that has qualified. This was bound to happen because of the 48 teams in it now, or right? Is it 48 teams?
I think it is 48 teams. You're right.
The 48 team now, it was bound to have new nations in the World Cup for the very first time, which is why I'm not highlighting it too much because it feels like I feel like a lot of people are highlighting it as like, oh my gosh, this is history. It doesn't feel like history to me because, well, it makes sense because there's more teams, so there's gonna be teams that have never qualified that are going to qualify.
Duh, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got
But regardless, we had really quick. I just want to list the teams that have already
it's like winning first place and only being the first one playing.
Kinda. I mean, it still takes work. Don't get me wrong, because like some
First place and 3 people.
like San Marino is still dog water. You know what I mean? Like you never
Yeah,
get San Marino there. But by the way, I checked their team. Their best player, they're 2 of their best players, right? Playing the Serie A. And the rest of them don't have teams.
How are we not on a national team, bro?
Well, because we are from San Marino, though.
Bro, we'll be from San Marino.
Yeah, I generally believe if we have to go try for San Marino, though, we can make it. Like that team is actually
It's bad.
He's actually really bad. He's actually really bad.
Oh,
But nonetheless, recently we had a couple teams qualify. I don't know the last time we talked about this, but a lot of the South American teams qualified between Brazil, Ecuador, Uruguay, Colombia, Paraguay qualified. We haven't seen them in a long time. Morocco qualified, Tunisia qualified, Egypt, Algeria, and Ghana. A team that we have not seen in a long time is back in the World Cup. And also recently, FIFA's making a big deal out of it right now. That's why I'm highlighting it. But for the very first time in their history, a team from Africa with the population of around 500,000 people, just to give you an idea, because that's about the same population people were saying, I think of Atlanta. Cape Verde have qualified for the World Cup.
Cabo Verde, yeah.
Cabo Verde,
go,
man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
They're Portuguese descent.
Cabo
like
Verde,
francophone country.
So David, you're gonna be voting for them, bro?
No, absolutely not.
Why not,
bro? I got Portugal in here. I got Portugal and United States. It's enough teams.
All right, but if Cabo Verde go that far, you gotta root for them, surely.
I think I'm rooting for them just because of the story.
True. It's fun to see, but at the same time, like in my head, I'm like, oh, this is cool, but like I expected this to happen.
They're gonna lose, yeah, and they're gonna
One
lose.
team though that's in scary conversations right now is Nigeria. Nigeria's in the biggest World Cup with the most amount of teams. Nigeria really still might not make it. That's the craziest part. But that's all I wanted to highlight really quick. I don't know if you had any comments on that really quick.
I got a quick highlight real quick. The Bills are back in this game because they just blocked a field goal.
Did they?
Recovered it. Yep. So they blocked field goal and they recovered it. So now they're only a touchdown away. But Marcus says the D&E need to start a republic and qualify for the World Cup. Facts. Let's do it, Eric.
Bro, where are we putting a freaking where are we getting that from? Where are we starting a republic from, buddy?
Don't worry about it, bro. We're good. There's islands for sale.
We need to be like a freaking country.
Eric, there's one island for sale, but it's got a little questionable history.
Oh.
The guy didn't do it. The guy did terrible things, and he supposedly killed himself.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I don't want that
It's for sale.
No,
it's for sale.
I don't want that island. I don't want that island.
There's already a setup.
No.
Gotta put
that island is bad juju all over it, bro. I don't want that. Oh my goodness gracious!
Crazy dude.
Really?
What?
Go ahead.
I just want to get into his comments real quick because we had a couple.
Yes, yeah. Go
on. PVM10's in the building. Appreciate you popping up, PVM10. The Eagles on fraud watch for sure. He said W. Jackson, Darren, Cam Scatterby. He said, "Let's go Giants." There we go, PVM10. Appreciate it. And also,
shout out PVM10. Yeah.
The bot's in the building. Shout out to the bot. Cheap viewers on Streambo. Appreciate you popping up. Marcus says, "Cannot wait for you two to talk about the Browns game and Shadur Sanders walking around the sideline like a kid forced to go shopping with his mom." It's sad. It's sad.
Hey man, at least he's quarterback too.
Yeah, he finally got promoted. That was like the most It was more like, yeah, we only got 2 quarterbacks, so I guess you're number 2. Like, it wasn't really like, yeah, he deserved number 2. The coach is like, yeah, he only got 2 quarterbacks.
Never find it out that he's just not
It's
as good
crazy.
as he was. To be honest,
Marcus says, Cam Moore the new Tua? Question mark? No.
no,
Well, in terms of getting hit, hopefully not.
there's no one like Tua right now.
Marcus says, go the last 15 years and name the number 1 quarterback picked more busts than there are booms. Eric, should we do this real quick?
I'd love to.
I think so too. I think there's probably 4 of them that are good.
You can actually go on ESPN and it'll probably pop up right away.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. So I'll go. I have in front of me last year Cam Ward. I'm going for the first quarterback picked. Period. Right. Not just the number 1 overall, because not every year has a number 1 overall.
How'd you get there?
If you go to ESPN, click on NFL, and then click draft, and you can sort through the years.
I can't.
David.
How'd you do it?
David, go to NFL on ESPN.
Yeah.
And then
I'm on draft.
Click rounds. Goodness gracious. David. David. He said, I can't.
Bro, what year are you starting at?
Well, we'll go through it together. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't.
2010.
we're
We're
only
starting off.
We're only going with the first quarterback pick because not every year is the first pick is the quarterback. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so last year was Cam Ward. 2024. We'll go tit for tat. So you say 2024.
2024 was Caleb Williams. He's having some prosper. It's still young, but he's having a good start of his career. First year, not so much, but started booming off.
We'll say who's the bust and who's not. So I don't think he's the bust. I don't think
no.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's a boom, but
It's
he's
still
not
young.
bust. Yeah.
Eric, 2023.
Bryce Young.
He's got a 3-3 record with the Panthers. He's still on the same team, so I'm still gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't been living up to it, but
you can't really say Bryce Young is a bust just yet. But I think he's closer to bust than he is boom.
Yes, I agree with that. 2022 doesn't count because it wasn't a quarterback.
Well, I mean, who was the first quarterback that was picked? Goodness gracious! Wait a minute. You know who the first quarterback was? Go ahead. I want you to scroll and find it. I want you to scroll.
Kenny Pickett, yeah.
Kenny!
Nice. 2021, we got Trevor Lawrence. I say that's a good pick. He's still on the team.
I'm a hater, but yeah, Dave's not wrong.
Eric, 2020.
Joe Burrow. That's a boom.
It's a boom. So we have 2 booms so far. Caleb, I don't count. Caleb, I don't count because he's still young.
We only have one that's actually panned out.
True.
Everyone else is just kind of like in a gray area still because they're young. You can't.
All right, so we'll just give it to Joe Burrow then so far.
Yeah.
Let's say Trevor Lawrence too.
I don't think he's a boom.
He's not.
You think Trevor's a boom?
Team. He had a new contract. He's not bad this year. He's having a good season.
With Trevor Lawrence so far, the Jaguars have never made the playoffs.
Yeah, they have. They beat
Which year?
Versus the Chiefs 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They made first round.
Yeah.
I'm hating. If you want to call him boom, go ahead. I'm hating. I'm not.
We'll go 2. In 2019, Kyler Murray. I don't know.
All right, what was the last time the Cardinals made the playoffs?
Not with him.
They've never made it.
I don't think they ever made it with him.
That's a bust. I'm sorry.
Dude,
that's a bust.
Crazy.
He's done nothing.
2018.
2018 is. Oh, there it is, Baker Mayfield. But
Baker Mayfield.
He's a. Okay. It was a bust for the Browns because the Browns picked him. But he's a boom. He's a boom as far like he's a good quarterback. So I don't know what we're
for the Browns organization. It was a bust, but for Baker Mayfield's career right now, boom, 100% boom.
2017.
No quarterback got drafted in the first pick.
The second pick, though.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, goodness.
2016, you have Jared Goff.
That's a
That's
boom.
a boom.
That's a boom.
Yeah. 2015.
2015, you got. Wow. Jameis Winston.
I remember this draft.
Dude, it's Jameis Winston and then Marcus Mariota.
Damn.
Wow. Two butt cheeks of a. No disrespect, though.
Wow.
It was not a quarterback coming out of this draft.
No.
Great. Hey, man. That's bust. Two busts right there.
2014, we got Blake Bortles.
Who?
I like Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles was good.
What happened to him?
Jacksonville. He retired.
Why?
I don't know. Just retired.
Okay, sick. We got 3 years left. 2013. Oh wow. I gotta scroll a little far here. EJ Manuel. 16th pick.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's not a year for quarterbacks.
2012, Andrew Luck. Yes, good boom.
Oh.
That's a boom, but he retired really early because
he said, "I don't want to play football anymore." He didn't feel like it.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's got hit so many times. He's just like, damn.
Wow, but RG3 was right after him. Wow.
Yeah.
Tannehill. Wow.
2011, Eric.
2011 is Cam Newton. That's a boom.
That's a boom.
100%. And the
last
year,
one, we got Sam Bradford. I wouldn't say it's a boom. No.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's
I don't think it's horrible.
It's very rare that a quarterback with the first overall pick stays with his team and has success with that team.
Because the team's so bad. Like David was saying.
Baker Mayfield leaves, and now all of a sudden he looks like an MVP candidate.
Yeah. Wait, what did the Bills do?
Bills, they went 4-out.
Oh my gosh. They suck. No, let me stop. All right. No, David. David, no. Oh man. I had a little surprise, but I think the Wi-Fi's cooked again. Let me FaceTime him. Let me FaceTime him, chat. Let me get him. David. Is the Wi-Fi going?
Bro,
This
thing sucks. Oh my god. I freaking hate this Wi-Fi.
Yeah, David, I had a little. I don't know if we have time now. If you want to, when you come back on, I had a little game that I had for you, but I don't know if you want to do it now because.
It's gonna take 25 minutes to get my Wi-Fi back.
Well, while you do that, yes, while you do the Wi-Fi, pick a position: quarterback, running back, or wide receiver.
You can't see my face.
I can't see your face. I'm looking at you.
Oh, it looks blurry in my thing. Pick what? Say again.
Pick a position: quarterback, running back, or wide receiver.
I'll go quarterback.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna set up the game really quick, and then when you get back in, it should be ready. All right. Deuces.
Make sure you're not muted.
I'm not. Chat. I'm not muted. Chat. But essentially, the game is. I've been playing with this. Shout out to my boy Ryan. I've been playing this game with him. I'm gonna pick 8 quarterbacks. I'm gonna explain it after David. I'm gonna pick 8 quarterbacks. And David has the choice. He can keep 4 of them, right? So it's not a matter of like start one, bench one, cut one. It's a matter of you have 8 quarterbacks. You go one by one, and you have to choose whether you cut them or keep them. And is it 8 or 3? No, I mean, I'm sorry. Is it? I don't know. I wonder if I do 3. I think it's 8, and then you keep 3. Actually, not 4. Keep 3 of them, and you have to pick the best 3. But you don't know what the next option is. That's essentially what I'm doing. So don't say anything. Don't put any quarterbacks in the chat at all because I don't want it to be spoiled. I will. You guys can play along at home as well. It'll be a fun little game that we can play. But let me go ahead and pick the quarterbacks really quick, just so I can make it a little difficult for him. And we're gonna do based off of current day quarterbacks as well. Current day quarterbacks, or not current day. Like what's going on right now in the league. That's what I'm gonna base it off of. So That being said, we're gonna start off with. We're gonna start off with here. Let's get 8. So we got 1. While we're waiting for David. Let's go. Let's go to. Hold on. I'm just putting in random quarterbacks, guys. Oh, he's back.
I'm back. Chad, I'm so sorry. My Wi-Fi sucks.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm setting up the game for you. 1, 2, 3,
What kind of
4,
game is this?
5. Hold on. We're almost there. We're almost there, chat. We're almost there.
Jay said, buy it, give it tours, find secrets, and you'll make your money back and then some. See? We'd make some money
What?
back on island.
In order to start a whole team, bro.
Yeah. Marcus
Um,
says, hit so many times, went back to school to be an architect. Andrew Luck. Damn. The opposite of Tua. Jay said, it's the bro.
it's the. Hold on. All right, wait. Keep going, David.
That's it.
Give me your top 5 teams in the NFL right now. I'm almost done.
Top 5 NFL teams.
Yeah, just talk about it really quick.
We're going to go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Bills, the Colts, gee,
David, you still with us? No. No way the Wi-Fi went out again. Oh, man. He's going to lose his mind now. Guys, we might have to call it a show. Yeah. We might have to call it a show, chat. We might have to call it a show. All right. David, you want to close it out, man? Because it's looking grim.
What was the game? Oh my god! What was the game?
The game was so essentially I have 8 quarterbacks on this list, right? You have to keep 3 of them. The thing is, you don't know who I'm gonna say next. So I give you a quarterback, you either have to choose to cut them or keep them. And you have to pick 3.
Okay. I want to play. I want to play.
I mean, we could try one more time. Try to get in the stream one more time. We'll try to run this game. We'll go from there.
Alright, bro, this sucks.
Hey man, it's good. It's okay. It's okay. He said sorry, chat. It's okay. I'm still trying to set this up.
Wi-Fi sucks. There's no bars. Nothing's popping up.
Wait, hold on. There's no bars at all? Is the TV still out?
TV's out. Computers don't work. It's freaking messed up over here.
All right, I have it. I have the list.
You have the list?
All right, when David comes back, chat, I have the list ready. And yeah, I think it's a good list. How many quarterbacks are on there? There's 8.
8 quarterbacks. Okay.
Yes.
Damn. Okay. 8 quarterbacks. Okay. Hold up. Let's hopefully let this work. Don't jinx it. I'm back.
I'm back. Chat, I don't understand. Maybe there's a squirrel jumping up and down on my wires.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh my God! It went right back out. It's over. It's.
Just cut it off. Just cut it off. Cut out 5 times. I don't understand.
All right, we'll play this game next week. We'll play this game.
Hold up.
Hey, you're back. What the heck?
Okay.
He's gone again. God, this is insane. What's going on? What's going on? Wait, are
Bro,
you back? You're
I'm
back.
back. I guess I'm back, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I'm crying.
Bro, I'm so pissed off right now. It's not even funny.
Crying. I'm
All right.
crying, bro.
We gotta hurry this up because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have Wi-Fi.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go into it.
So, like I said, I'm gonna list 8 quarterbacks. I'm gonna go one by one. When I say a quarterback, you tell me you want to keep him or you want to cut him. You have 3 quarterbacks you have to pick. So if you get to the end and you have 2 quarterbacks, the last quarterback you have to take. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is quarterback edition.
Okay.
Here we go. First quarterback, starting off, Jalen Hurts.
I'm cutting.
This is based off this season, by the way.
Yeah. I'm cutting. I don't
You're
want it.
cutting Jalen Hurts. Okay. Mind you, the list is locked in, so I can't change it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we cut Jalen Hurts off rip. All right. Next one. Patrick Mahomes.
I'm keeping.
Keeping Patrick. Okay.
Can't get rid of Patrick.
Can't get rid of Patrick. Here we go. Next one. Drake May.
Cutting.
Cutting Drake May. Okay.
He's having a great season though, but
All
I
right.
just don't like the list. It might be even better.
Next one. Trevor Lawrence.
Cutting.
100%. Okay.
Yeah. How many more do I have left?
You have 4 quarterbacks left. You need 2 of them.
Okay. 2 more
I
spots.
have to take 2 of these guys.
Okay.
Next one. Daniel Jones.
Oh, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. I'm going to cut.
You're going to cut Daniel Jones. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just being very optimistic that there's going to be better options.
Okay. Next one. Sam Darnold. Now, let me remind you. You have Patrick Mahomes. You've passed up on Jalen Hurts, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, and Daniel Jones. You have Sam Darnold on the table right now, and there's 2 other quarterbacks left, and you don't know who they are.
Damn it. Give me Sam.
You're taking Sam.
Yeah, I'll take Sam.
Okay. Sam's on the team. So these next 2 quarterbacks, you have to take one of them.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jake Browning.
Cut.
100%.
100%.
You don't know who's at the end, bro. You don't know who's at the end.
I'm
So
just
you're
hoping
making-
it's one guy that I'm thinking of right now.
Who's that guy?
I think it's Baker Mayfield, and I really hope it's him.
Okay. So you cut Jake Browning.
Come on.
So you have Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You have Sam Darnold.
Yep.
And you pass up on Jalen Hurts, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence, and Daniel Jones. David, the
Yes.
quarterback that you will receive
Come on, give it to me.
is Baker Mayfield. You
Yeah!
did well. You did well. I
Let's
will
freaking
say,
go.
out of the 3, I think Sam Darnold is the one that you probably didn't want to take. I think Daniel Jones would have been a better pick right now. But overall, I don't think it's bad. I was
either waiting for Josh Allen or Baker Mayfield. I was waiting for both of them at the end.
I would go again for running backs, but with the sake of time and everything like that, we'll just do that
I don't
another
think my
time.
Wi-Fi can handle the 10 minutes
The squirrel
straight.
chewing the squirrel tree and the line can't handle it.
Something's going on.
But
Yeah,
take us
bro.
home, man. Take us home.
Without further ado, guys, we appreciate every single one of you guys that has tuned into today's episode. You guys are the best. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, guys, I want to cut this short before I lose my Wi-Fi again. But I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. I wish I can fix it, but this is one of those things I really can't. But without further ado, guys, we love you guys. We appreciate y'all. And enjoy the rest of your couple days. We'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah. And without further ado, with more predictions and stuff like that. Jay, appreciate you popping out. Thank you as always.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, everyone. If you haven't done already, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share the show to everyone that you know. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And we'll be back on Wednesday. Peace.
It's been your boy David. Been your boy Eric. Peace.
Damn, my bad. It's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we're out, guys. The freaking Wi-Fi is messing me up. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
Freaking Wi-Fi.